Hello, my name is Desiree, and this video is a tarot reading for the sign of Pisces. I'm using 3 decks today. This is the Lantern Oracle by Angelina Mirabito. This is the Baroque Tarot by Lamucci. Beautiful deck. And this is the Mind's Eye Tarot by Olivia Rose. Another beautiful deck. However, the artwork is a little different, but I think these decks work well with one another. All right, so this is for the energy of Pisces, and we all have Pisces in our charts due to the house system. So if you don't have a planet in the sign of Pisces, that's okay. Perhaps you're here by the title, and that's okay too. My readings, I think, are better suited by title. Not every Pisces is going through the exact same thing at the exact same time. So however you're here, welcome. If you would like to see what house Pisces sits in your birth chart, there is a link in the description box all the way down at the bottom, and you can run a birth chart. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on with you. King of Pentacles, Heir of Earth, Temperance in reverse, that is Aquarius, and then we have Two of Cups, water. All right, so Temperance in reverse. The Temperance is basically tempering, bringing things into equilibrium. With it being in reverse, there is something that's kind of off kilter, and it's kind of throwing things off. And we have the King of Pentacles and Two of Cups, and both of these are feminine energies. However, the King of Cups is real grounded and very much into what he can see, feel, hear, and touch. And the Two of Cups, this water energy, it's more ethereal. It has to do with feelings and understanding. And usually Two of Cups is a relationship. And so I'm feeling like there might be an imbalance of perhaps a relationship or some emotions that are going on, and it might be interfering with your physical life, what's going on, with your bread and butter or your home life or something like that. There just might be something that might need a little tweaking, so to say. Not to say that this is a bad thing, but sometimes we just need to bring things back into equilibrium. And that's basically what Temperance is here to say, is that there is something that is a little off and it needs a little work. And I'm seeing this disharmony coming in with the physical and maybe some emotional, in the emotional realm, perhaps with the relationship. So it could be that this relationship might not be, it might not be exactly what you're needing as far as your meeting your physical needs. But we're going to dive into that with the Baroque Tarot and see exactly what's going on here. All right, so let's see. We've got the Four of Swords in reverse, air, 10 of Wands, fire. Then we've got the Five of Cups in reverse, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, and the Empress in reverse. All right, so then we've got the Moon, Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Three of Wands in reverse. Lots of reversals here for you. The only uprights that we have are the Ten of Wands and the Moon cards down here below. And Moon card is just, there's... The Moon has many meanings, I think, in the tarot. And what I kind of see here with this Moon, with all these reversals, I feel like there just might be something that's hidden, that's not the way that it seems. It's illusionary. We have the Ten of Wands here, which means there's a lot of responsibility. You've done a whole lot of work, and you've been, you know, moving and grooving, and you've achieved and all of that. And now you have like a big burden. Not so much a burden. I feel like it's more like responsibility being here under the King of Pentacles. You know, he's very, the King of Pentacles to me has kind of an emperor feel to it, in that the side of the emperor that I relate him to is the part where he's very structured, and he likes things to kind of be under control, and kind of all the cogs are working smoothly. And so what I see here is that there is just there's been a lot of effort that has been put into this situation here, and it's really not giving you the outcome that you thought. It's kind of, you might be in an illusionary type situation. With this Four of Swords also being in reverse, I see that you might not have thought this out well enough. And then for the Temperance, we do have the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles both in reverse. So, and it's very interesting that we've got Pentacles showing up here and Cups showing up here. And then we have them here both in the Temperance column. And so what I'm feeling here is there is a disharmonious, this hit the table, a disharmonious situation that's going on there. The meeting of what's going on in the physical, what's physically happening, is not meeting up with the emotions, right? You're not you're not very happy. Sorry, doing all this adjustments. You're not very happy with what's going on. We do have this Ten of Swords, this Nine of Swords in reverse, and you know, it's really some heavy energy that you're carrying, and you know that something is not quite right here. You know that you've put a lot of energy into this, and what you want to come out, Pisces, is not what you're getting. Two of Cups, we do have the Empress and the Hermit in reverse, and the Three of Wands in reverse. So this relationship, this situation, this two energies that are coming together, these two, your energy and the other energy, they're not quite meshing with one another. It's sort of like a failure to thrive situation here. That's really what I'm getting here, is that you kind of put all of your efforts into this, into making it to something that you care about. I mean, we see that with the Empress here. You've put a lot of effort and love and care into this, but it's really not giving you the results that you thought. Excuse me. And with the Moon, perhaps there was an illusion that you brought this, that you had yourself, or perhaps this other energy kind of misrepresented their self. They sort of guided you in a way that was kind of, I don't want to say erroneous, but they sort of guided you along this path of illusion, right? They sort of played the game that you were playing. And so I do feel that there's just a lot of effort that just kind of dissipated. And I think the imbalance here of the two energies, the two situations, or I'm sorry, the two elements, the physical, what is actually happening, versus on the emotional realm, they just weren't meeting up. And whether or not you knew that, you know, I can't really tell. I don't really know if it was something that you kind of sort of thought up in your mind, you know, or you kind of pulled the wool over your eyes, or if this person pulled the wool over your eyes, sort of made you think that this was what what you wanted or made you think that it was something else. But I do see that you cared. You care about this situation a lot. And you're sort of kind of suspended in this place of hurt. You're like, well, it's not giving me the results that I wanted. But should I stay? Should I go? Should I put more energy into this? And so you're kind of at this state of suspension. And what you really need to realize is there is an imbalance where you're at right now, Pisces. There's an imbalance of something. There's an imbalance of emotion and what's happening. You're putting too much emotion into this, too much work into this situation, but you're not getting the results, the physical 3D, 4D results here in this physical plane that you want. And so Temperance wants you to sort of even that out. Stop putting so much emphasis on the relationship and start getting some more results out of it. And who knows? I don't know if that's going to be with this particular relationship or if we're just going to chalk this up as a lesson learned. Oh no, I just realized that you can't see your spread. All right, let me switch the view here. Okay, so here's the King of Pentacles, Temperance, and Two of Cups. And here is where your Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles are here with your Temperance card. And then we've got the Nine of Swords here. So, and then this is where this is the situation where it looks like there just wasn't, what was the term? Failure to thrive, with the Empress and the Hermit being in reverse, and our Three of Wands down here. You know, the Three of Wands is that the man looking at his ships, you know, leaving or coming in the harbor, where he's put in his work of the two, getting the one and the two to work together, and then he has this three, this birth of something, this birth of energy, of movement, of you know, just this happening. And with it being in reverse, it kind of didn't happen, you know? I mean, you tried because this energy is there, but it just didn't materialize like you thought it would. So let's draw an oracle card from the Lantern Oracle for you, Pisces. And you know, some people, I don't really see that readings are good or bad. I know this reading has kind of some dismal cards and some dismal positions and dismal interpretations. However, we can't look at it as being good or bad. We need to look at it as an experience. We need to see, okay, this happened. I understand. I understand why this happened. Going forward, should I be in this situation again, or should I be presented with these options again? I know this is not the course of action. So we have to remember that for the rest of our lives, there's going to be situations in which may not seem favorable, but it's all a learning opportunity, and that's what life is. It's we live and we learn, and so and that's not to say that this isn't a situation, like I said, that can be salvaged. It very well could be, but it's going to take a meeting of these two minds here. It's going to take a meeting of these two energies and deciding on moving forward and how you're going to move forward, how we're going to repair what has happened in the past, how, you know, we can make this better. And there's no how I can make this better. It's got to be a concerted effort. Both energies have to come in together, put their energies into this pot, and then with those 1 and 2, make the 3. It makes this third energy. Like I was explaining here with the Three of Wands, it makes a new being, so to say. So you're no longer, I mean, while you still hold your identities, there's a third energy that comes about, which is the one and the two that have been put together, which is the you and the other, right? So, okay. All right, let's see what card we have for you, Pisces. So we've got sharing. There is giving and receiving and giving. And that that kind of feels right for this. Like you've maybe given a little too much in one part of this situation. You've maybe not received enough. And you have to remember that you've got to be, your cup has to be refilled. You can't always just give. There has to be a refilling of the cup, so to speak. Oh, I turned right to it. How cute. All right, so let me read. So while solitude is necessary at times, our lives also need to be shared for sustainable and healthy living as well as growth. The true sharing of ourselves does not take away from us. It is not all about giving all that we have. It does not come from a place of fear or lack or a bartering mindset. We freely offer what we have from a place of abundant love and a sense of completeness. True receiving from this state. True receiving is from this state too. Our spirit self opens in communion with those who are safe and of a pure heart. I'm sorry, hold on. I need to reread that sentence. Our spirit self opens in communion with those who are safe and of a pure heart. Those who are not individuals who require our discernment and refrain when sharing. Okay, so those who are not pure of heart are individuals who require our discernment and refrain when sharing. Okay, so we have to decide who we want to share with, right? We can't share with just any Joe Schmo, as my mom would say. To discriminate between who and what enhances or depletes our energy is necessary. There we've got this 10 of Wands. I mean, that could be a burden. If there is a constant feeling that something is not right or does not make sense, then it is probably not the right choice for us to continue engaging with that person, group, or organization. It is okay to take time and gradually get to know our circle of transparent and trustworthy people. Those we can feel safe and comfortable enough to open to cannot be forced or accumulated in a rush. It is okay to ask when unsure whether something unspoken is expected in return for receiving what seems to be freely given. So it's okay to ask if something is expected in return when something is being given. Okay, well, when something is being given to you. The giving and receiving through knowing others and being known is the greatest gift of all. There is much empowering value in truly seeing and being seen, hearing and being heard, and loving and being loved by one's circle. When our presence, willingness, wisdom, and abundance is mutually brought to the table, we grow in ways that are inaccessible to us when alone. The featured women encourage you to look at where your sharing is and is not in your life. Where does it feel good and where does it not? With whom do you share yourself? Where do you hold back and why? If it is for a good reason, excellent. If not, it might be worth test sharing something with the safest people in your life who you enjoy being around. If you're a taker but not a giver, really explore the reasons why you do not reciprocate. Is there a specific fear you can identify or something to lose at stake? Be kind and compassionate with why you believe that you have nothing to give. When you are ready, challenge the validity of this limiting belief thwarting you. Sharing need not involve anything material. It can be a walk with someone, your time, a smile, or even a conversation. Guardian's message: giving and receiving within your circle manifests the energy, growth, and love in your life. So that's good. That falls in line of when to give and when not to give. it falls in line with overgiving, causing an imbalance. And so we do need to be aware with whom we give, with whom we share our energies with whom we are open to being vulnerable with. And if that's not reciprocated, how do you expect to be refilled? And how is this going to be a mutual beneficial relationship? Okay, Pisces, that's what I have for you. If you have any questions, comments, just post them below. I am always willing to hear what you have to say. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next video. Take care.